Aircraft carriers are among the most advanced and powerful weapons of war ever constructed, but they are not invincible. For this reason, the U.S. Navy developed the Carrier Strike Group, a formation composed at a minimum of 1 aircraft carrier, 1 cruiser, and 2 destroyers or frigates. The ultimate goal is to ensure every vessel can provide mutual support. A fully assembled Carrier Strike Group is a self-contained mobile military with thousands of personnel, dozens of aircraft, and maximum combat versatility. Depending on the mission, it may include additional carriers, submarines, logistic ships, tankers, and supply ships. It is a formidable show of force. Though carriers have always been large, the concept of a supercarrier emerged in the 1970s. The first category in the U.S. Navy was the Nimitz class. These massive vessels average about 1,092 feet long and are powered by 2 nuclear reactors. 10 Nimitz-class carriers were built, each capable of carrying around 3,500 crew and up to 200 aircrew. Despite their size, they can reach speeds of about 35 miles per hour and execute impressive evasive maneuvers. Nearly 50 years after the first Nimitz class launched, a new generation joined the fleet, the Gerald R. Ford class. The flagship measures 1,106 feet and has 25 decks. Its crew includes 508 officers and 3,789 enlisted personnel. More importantly, it features advanced weaponry and technology to engage modern threats. A Carrier Strike Group always includes at least 2 destroyers or equivalent vessels. The U.S. Navy defines these as fast, maneuverable, long-endurance warships bristling with arms. For example, the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer is about 500 feet long and carries a wide array of guns, cannons, torpedo tubes, cruise missiles, and surface-to-air rockets. They also carry helicopters for additional surveillance and protection. Some vessels are designated as guided missile destroyers, specifically tasked with attacking threats in the air, on land, or at sea. These ships typically carry a larger missile magazine, allowing them to contribute to anti-ballistic missile defense and attack simultaneously. A critical addition to any strike group is the attack submarine. These submarines are designed to seek and sink other subs or surface vessels. In a strike group, they protect the fleet from underwater threats, adding stealth to a visible show of force. The Ohio-class nuclear-powered submarine is one such type in the U.S. Navy. At 560 feet long, they are the 3rd largest submarines in the world. They can carry cruise or ballistic missiles, allowing them to engage a wide variety of land and sea targets. The strike group concept is not unique to the United States. The United Kingdom has maintained carrier strike capabilities for over a century. Recently, the UK introduced a new class for the Royal Navy, the Queen Elizabeth class. These state-of-the-art vessels are 932 feet long, have a range of 10,000 nautical miles, and operate with as few as 1,600 crew thanks to smart design and automation. The UK's Carrier Strike Group typically includes 1 Queen Elizabeth-class carrier, 2 air defense destroyers, 2 anti-submarine frigates, a submarine, a solid support ship, and a fleet tanker. The HMS Queen Elizabeth features a ski jump takeoff ramp. This design allowed for a shorter ship while maximizing aircraft takeoff capability. The ramp effectively adds an equivalent of 300 feet to the flight deck. For vertical takeoff and landing fighters like the F-35B, it enhances their ability to become airborne. The carrier was not designed with a traditional catapult or EMAL system, so aircraft take off under their own power. This has led to reliance on VSTOL aircraft, like the F-35B in helicopters. However, the UK government has considered installing catapult systems in the future to increase versatility. What truly makes carriers formidable is their ability to carry, launch, and retrieve various aircraft. The squadrons assigned to a carrier are known as the Carrier Air Wing. Most U.S. Navy carriers have between 70 and 90 aircraft on the flight deck and in the hangar at any time. These include FA-18 Super Hornets, EA-18 Growlers, MH-60 Seahawks, and C-2A Greyhounds. These aircraft offer amazing views of a carrier strike group from the air, the world-famous Blue Angels flying over the Nimitz-class carrier Harry S. Truman and its strike group. This aerobatic team is legendary in the Navy, and among military enthusiasts currently flying FA-18s, they represent the power and versatility of naval aviation. The Blue Angels were formed in 1946. They travel worldwide as the U.S. Navy's flight demonstration team. Their bright blue and yellow colors are instantly recognizable. They typically perform about 60 shows annually, dazzling up to 11 million spectators with incredibly tight formations and acrobatics. Pilots assigned to the Blue Angels come from the regular ranks of the Navy and Marine Corps. They serve for 2 to 3 years before moving on. Applicants must formally apply, submit flight records, and provide recommendations. Being accepted as a pilot or support crew member is considered a great honor. Blue Angel pilots need extreme experience. They often fly in extremely tight formations over cities and populated areas. Their FA-18 Hornets are well suited for the job thanks to quickness and maneuverability. The aircraft can reach speeds of Mach 1.6 quickly due to a high thrust-to-weight ratio. Its digital fly-by-wire system gives the pilot exceptional control. While the Blue Angels are not designed for combat, they serve a similar purpose to the carrier strike group. They are a powerful representation of U.S. naval power, ingenuity, and skill. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any of our new content. See you next time.